We're back at you here at 3 Point View, where we love the sports drama. Speaking of love and drama, Kevin Love has been the drama with the Cavs this week. He's just like the whipping boy.
Yeah.
It's like they take him to the tool shed every time something goes on. What's up with Kevin Love in Cleveland?
I think it's ridiculous. I think it's more IT than anybody.
Yeah. I don't even know how to really express how I feel about it at this point.
Just say it.
All right. I want Kevin Love gone myself, and I think we've all had this conversation in the past. And it's not because...
Is it because you think he's a good, nice guy?
No.
Yeah.
I think it's because outside of LeBron, he's the only valuable piece that you can get anything for.
No.
And that's the only reason. Honestly, he's the second best player on the team.
Right.
Period. And on top of it, he has no nuts. He hasn't grown a set yet. For the entire team to constantly attack him, the fan base to constantly attack him. He's constantly being, like you guys would say, the fall guy. Have you ever heard him defend himself yet? No.
Rarely.
No. Like, and if he does defend himself, it's like, whoa, I want him to, like, you know what? Screw you, you little midget. You can't do crap. You got a bum hip. Screw you, Tristan. You suck half the time, too. I want him to actually stand up and be a freaking man.
No.
Stand up for yourself.
It would be nice. I would love for him to throw LeBron under the bus for his defense.
Is it a East Coast, West Coast thing? Because, like, growing up...
Yeah, he's West Coast.
Growing up East Coast, it's
his uncle's a Beach Boy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the Beach Boy, the band?
Yeah, the band, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
You did not know that. Anyway.
No, I did not know that.
So, East Coast, you're raised to be more standoffish, more in your face, more gritty. Most of the Cavs roster is East Coast type guys.
Aggressive.
And he's this West Coast, a more laid back kind of guy. It's not a bad thing. But once you just gonna stand up and be like, I averaged 19 and 10.
Yeah.
I could average 25 and 10, but I defer to some of you guys. Why?
Mm-hmm.
And he does not play bad against the Golden State Warriors. He hits a lot of threes against the Warriors.
If you guys don't remember, when he was in Minnesota, he was 25 and 12. 25
he was
and 14.
a beast. I was hoping.
Setting records for
low
double-doubles.
post, all that. Double-doubles. What do you have, like 42 in a row?
Right.
Something like that. They need to refer back to that, but they can't because of the way they play now, their style of play, and who they have on the team and everything else. It's a shame that he has to be the fall guy, and it's not even that he has to be. It's just they point fingers, just like they do on defense. If they miss somebody on a defensive assignment, they point fingers.
The fact that IT is calling him out for leaving a game early is almost a damn embarrassment.
What about IT? How many times does he get spun around and dunked on or layup?
I honestly feel like...
How many times do you get a pass thrown over IT's head?
I feel like I might be able to get by IT.
Do you think Danny Ainge has just got his beer, sitting back and just drinking, laughing his ass off, like, gotcha.
That's
you know what I mean?
Right. This is the biggest difference between IT and the Cavs, IT and the Celtics. IT and the Celtics, they were a great defensive team,
as a
collective
unit,
right? He hid in between all that. Okay. Yeah. Now with the Cavs, they suck as a defensive unit, right? IT can't hide. I mean, he is a black eye on that defense.
Yeah.
It makes me realize how good of a coach Brad Stevens is compared to Tyronn Lue.
Yeah.
Because the way, like you said, he hit him in the defensive scheme, it's just pushed right out in the open.
In Lue's defense, he's dealing with way more personalities than Stevens is.
This is what I say.
Way more personalities.
You take IT...
because
you ain't paying that dude max If you pay him max money,
you're
an idiot, an absolute moron.
Yeah,
all right, and Dan Gilbert is a moron, so he might pay him that. But what I would do with IT is I would trade him for whatever you can get. Trade him, get somebody,
for Walker.
Throw him in for Kemba and that first round pick.
I don't know. I'd give up the first round and him. I'd
but
give
you
up
can
a
get
player.
more. You trade that first round pick, Isaiah Thomas, for Kemba Walker and like Malik Monk or Frank Kaminsky or Marvin Williams or Jeremy Lamb or even Nicholas Batum if you want to take on that big contract.
I mean, I would, if I'm gonna do a move involving that first round pick, I want it to be a sure.
I like the Jeremy Lamb. I like Jeremy Lamb. If you add Jeremy Lamb in with Kemba Walker and the first round pick and IT, and you're getting rid of IT and you ain't got to pay him that money, and Kemba's on a somewhat decent contract.
Yeah, he's young.
Jeremy Lamb still on a rookie deal.
So what transpired from IT being a possible MVP candidate to a liability?
Because he was hit in Boston.
A change of atmosphere.
Yeah.
And you got Cleveland should be able to play defense for some god awful reason, and we all know LeBron can play.
Yeah.
Right now, LeBron's in the I'm conserving.
Think about
I'm not going to play defense because I need to save myself for when we do make it to the playoffs.
That's ridiculous.
But where is everybody else?
But think about this.
Where is everybody else?
What's Tristan Thompson known for?
Defense, rebound,
Defense.
Should be.
offensive rebound.
Defense, rebound, offensive rebounding. What's Jay Crowder known for?
Defense.
Defense. Okay. What's LeBron known for?
Best
Every
all-around
all-around game, right?
Yeah.
Jeff Green.
Defense.
I think where the hell is
are
it?
they? Exactly. That's what I'm asking. Since LeBron's taking off of playing defense right now, these guys should be stepping up. They should be like, you know what? He's our leader. He's trying to do what he does. You know, LeBron always takes a little bit of time off. He always lacks back a little bit. Mm-hmm. You know, he gets the points. He shows up when he needs to. But his teammates, the guys especially known for defense, should be stepping up.
A lot of
and
these
playing some damn
guys
defense.
aren't alpha males that are on the Cavs, right? So
Most
what
of
they're
them are.
doing is if they get yelled at by LeBron or if they miss a defensive assignment,
Kinda
they
already
kind of
shut
like
down.
tuck down a little bit, and they can act like they're badass all they want and everything else, puff the chest out, whatever. But when it comes down to it, you know deep down when you're on a basketball court with somebody, you don't want to let that person down because you know what's coming.
Yeah. When
I see LeBron on the court yelling at everybody, he yells more than Tyronn Lue.
Yeah.
So it looks like LeBron's just exhausted with carrying the whole load by himself.
Mm-hmm.
So it seems to me like the only guys on the team doing their job is LeBron and Kevin Love, but Kevin Love keeps getting blamed for all these things.
But the thing is, LeBron needs to point the finger at himself too, because he misses so many defensive assignments, and he turns around
And
like,
starts immediately
and starts
looking.
blaming somebody else. Like, no, dude, that was your guy. That was Durant who just put up 50 on you.
yeah.
Right. So, with Isaiah, you say do not pay him in the offseason. Do
Hell
not
no,
pull up
hell
the
no.
Brinks truck like you said.
No.
What's your other option? If LeBron leaves and he's the only one left in Cleveland, what do you do?
Trade for something else. Just get rid of him. You don't need.
Do you wait for all this to happen? Because
He's also 29.
But
In
I'm
my
saying,
opinion, he's more of a six man than a starter.
Yeah.
So I'm saying when it's all said and done, you had Kyrie, and you had Wiggins possibly,
Oh,
and I'm saying after all this, are you going to be left when all the dust settles with just Kevin Love?
Wouldn't that be
I mean, you might be.
Because he's an older, for how young he is.
He's 28.
He's got old feet. They said every game he's icing them down. He has bad feet already. So I'm saying LeBron could be gone. You might not pay IT because of how bad he looks in Cleveland. You're left with Kevin Love when you could still have a young Kyrie Irving. And Wiggins is straight balling right now. He's throwing up 40 and stuff every other game, it seems like.
I knew
Not
that
every
was
game,
going to
but-
happen. I was honestly, and this is where I go back to me and the Kevin Love thing. I thought that was a bad move. I thought Wiggins was
That
a
was
better.
that was straight up.
That was LeBron like saying, "Hey,
that
I'm
was
coming
right.
back to town. I want something proven. Screw that rookie. He ain't trying to show me up." Or
It's
anything."
basically it's Reaganomics. When Ronald Reagan was in office, he basically get everything now, buy, build up the credit, everything. So and then the next generation had to pay for it. You know what I mean? So that's basically the same exact thing that the Cavs did. They're like, oh, we want this now. LeBron's back, and they traded their future with Wiggins and Kyrie and everything, so we can get this championship. Well, be careful what you wish for. You just might get it. You know what I mean? So
they're about to get it.
Wolf of Wall Street. Hey Jordan, the chickens have come home to roost. You know what I mean? Like it's coming. So
and the bad thing is when that trade went through for Kyrie, I wasn't actually that mad. I actually thought at the time I thought it was a good move because they were opening up.
I think everybody did.
They were opening up some, they were getting some cash flow back. They were picking up Crowder. It seemed to me might be.
I thought Crowder was a key.
I think he might be the biggest disappointment this year.
right.
No.
He does not look like the same player.
He's not
was
the same
bad.
guy. He was Boston's key to guarding LeBron.
Yeah, he was.
No,
he's
not guarding.
He was that defensive anchor, that heartbeat.
He was. I thought he was going to be
for
the
the Celtics
Cavs'
back
Draymond. You know what I mean? That's
exactly.
exactly what I thought.
That's exactly what I thought he was going to be.
And it hasn't happened.
No.
So
I at least thought he'd be like a
You know,
Ruben
he's moved to the
Patterson or
bench
something.
now.
Yeah.
No, he's on the bench now.
Well, Tristan, after they were on that losing streak and then they won the first game back, they inserted Tristan in the line.
Yeah.
When they interviewed Tristan, he had this smirk on his face, like I told you, like I'm the one who cleans this show up. All these dirty little mistakes and shores up the defense because no one's scared when Love's under there as center.
I still don't like Tristan. I mean, he's undersized center. He's only 6'9".
my problem with Tristan is one game he shows up and he plays.
Right.
And then the next game he shows up and you're like, why are they paying him so much?
For example, even tonight, and don't quote me on this, is 6 points, 4 rebounds in the first quarter. Right? Know what he ended with?
10 points,
10 and 10?
6
10 and
rebounds.
10 and 6.
10 and 6.
Yeah, that's not. How much is he getting paid? It's like
27,000
I
million.
thought it was like 24
I mean,
million.
it's
But it's a
ridiculous.
ridiculous.
18 million.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
either way, it's a
ridiculous.
ridiculous amount. It's not. He's not giving you that on the court. It's
insane to
The
me
bang
that
is not
he
worth the
makes
buck.
that much money.
So what's the fix? You're the GM for the Cavs. You're Kobe Altman. What's the fix?
Well, I would trade Tristan's contract because he's not putting up a double-double. He's not a defensive presence,
trade
nor
Tristan.
an offensive, anything.
LeBron.
You're not
broke,
scared of him on offense.
LeBron broke it. LeBron broke it the moment he got Tristan paid because
Yeah.
he was the anchor behind that. The moment he got Shumpert paid, these guys are making these
JR.
badass. JR, I still like JR. He's hot and cold. He's hot and cold, but when he's hot,
Yeah, when he's
Look
hot,
out.
he's hot, but he has to be consistent.
he's also, in my opinion, honestly, if you got rid of Isaiah, I would still keep him around for a 6-man. I would still keep him coming
I
off
would
the
keep
bench.
JR coming off the
Shumpert
bench.
can go.
Shumpert
Thompson
can go. Thompson, Isaiah can go.
Yeah.
All them guys can go.
And I would love to get Kemba Walker, and I would love if they could somehow manage to get Anthony Davis. Give me a real rim protector, especially if you're losing Tristan.
The
Bring it
only
in.
the only way I'm good with that is
if you keep Love.
No. What I'm saying is if you get rid of Love to get Davis.
Okay.
So, but you got to get Kimba. If you get Kimba
So if you get
for
Kemba
IT and Davis for Love and whatever else you want to throw in there, Shumpert and a future first round or whatever, then I'm good with that. But if you're gonna lose one or the other, I'm not good with it.
But for a while there, they were acting.
Either way, they need to make some moves.
Yeah.
For a while there, if you remember in this whole drama when they were going through the trade of Kyrie and all that stuff, they were saying Carmelo, and then they went to Porzingis.
They had Carmelo and Paul George on draft night.
Yep.
That's insane.
And
Yeah.
then they fired.
And then they
his name?
fired.
But they were scared that wasn't a long-term thing, and they seen with Isaiah
Right.
and Crowder.
I don't
that's a
care if it
possible
is a
long-term.
long-term thing, because guess what? You
Yeah.
can't get LeBron to commit long-term.
Right.
And if LeBron goes and you
Yeah.
bring those two in, guess what? You still aren't winning a championship.
Right.
So who cares? I don't care if it's a one-year rental. Bring it in. Make it happen. Gilbert's an idiot.
Real fast. LeBron just hit 30,000 points.
Yeah.
Carmelo hit 25,000. Is LeBron going to break the all-time record? A?
No.
Well, he's got 8,000 more
8,000
points to
more to
go.
go.
Okay.
And
So, and if you're averaging 2,000 a season,
How many has Durant got?
that's
Because he's
4
been.
more years. I don't know, dude.
I mean,
I think Durant set up. If his
he
skills,
has a chance.
if-
LeBron
if-
has a chance.
Durant was only in college for 1 year.
Yeah.
If his skills, I feel like Durant.
Well, Durant's over 20.
Yeah.
So he's
I
roughly
feel like
approaching
Durant
21,000.
Durant
right
with
now.
his skill set can be a 38-year-old sharpshooter still. Like
Yeah.
I don't think he's took the wear and tear of LeBron, and he's
Yeah.
not. He does
Absolutely
not
not.
have to go to the rack.
Right.
Barring injury, I think he set up. Like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar he looked like Gumby. You know what I mean? Like
Right,
he just
right.
took it and everything. But I'm saying LeBron. I think LeBron's gonna break the record by stats wise. He only has to average like 23 points the next 4 years. or
He's
something like
he's
that.
gonna be 38 at that time. 38 at that time to get it, and if he can score 2,000 points in a season at 38,
He don't look like he's slowing
pretty
down.
special. No,
Man,
he don't look like he's slowing down. But,
and people talk about this little drop off with all athletes.
right.
And what I'm going to get at real quick, LeBron, and the difference between LeBron and KD. LeBron, every team, even when he was with the big three in Miami, he was carrying that team.
Yeah.
KD, up until this point, really didn't carry a team by himself.
Yeah.
Was he a big key factor? Absolutely. But
Yeah.
did he carry a team? I mean, no. When LeBron took the Cavs to the championship, when they had the bums with him, that was amazing. It was amazing that it happened. If it wasn't for him, it wouldn't have happened.
Right.
So he's got a lot of tread on the tires. I don't know that he can do it for another 4 years. If he stays in Cleveland, I hope he does. But it's just a Cavs fan coming at him.
Send us your thoughts on Instagram and Twitter, and we'll be right back at you at 3 Point View.